Hello everyone, I'm Amador Soto with Pacific Exteriors. We are out here today in White Center. As you can see behind me is our star of the show, is a small rambler here. Something like this should take our guys about 2 weeks to complete from start to finish and about 3 to 4 days to paint. I really appreciate you both meeting me out here on such a beautiful day. So your house here obviously has a couple of areas that need some help into it, and mostly in the sheathing aspect of it. We do see some aluminum siding above there and a bunch of sheathing exposed. So what we'll do is we'll come in here. You see all this rotted stuff that you see right here?
Yeah.
That we'll go ahead and remove all that stuff. We'll remove all that stuff, install new plywood. So even this stuff that you see up here, this needs to be removed as well. It's just the integrity of it is just.
You can tell it's pretty rotted out.
Yeah. So all of that we'll go ahead and remove, install new. And then what you're going to have installed over that is a weather protective barrier. It's a synthetic house wrap. Yep, the moisture barrier. And then right above that is the siding. So lap siding, 7 inches above that. And then 1-piece corner trim. Okay. All right. And then around your window, we'll go ahead and install the siding and caulk to the window. All right, and that'll be done on your four sides of the home.
Probably the main thing as far as the siding is keeping it warm during the winter, keeping it cold, holding heat in and moisture coming in have been probably the biggest problems. It's nice to wake up in the morning, have a nice, clean, warm, dry house, and with the problems I've had, I haven't had that.
This house is definitely in my top 5 worst conditions coming into a project, definitely. I can't remember off the top of my head where I've seen something like this, but it's gonna be challenging to deal with, but it's nothing Pacific Exteriors can't handle, and we welcome challenges like this. We are prepared to make this homeowner happy with the end product that we're gonna present. Hello everyone, we're here at day 1 at the White Center project. We're gonna start ripping off all that bad OSB that you see behind me. Our guys are gonna continue doing that, wrapping around to the north side of the building and off to the west side, south side, and continuing that way. That project should take about 3 days to complete, and after that's complete, siding will be installed. Hello everyone, we're here again in White Center at Scott's house, and during demolition of the front wall we discovered some unforeseen issues here with some rot along where the deck used to be. As you can see, there's a replacement of the framing here already. The boys did a great job getting everything replaced, down from the plate studs up to what is the main floor beam here, and then across, as you can see, it's coming over here and also this section here. And as well as you can see the boys put some protective barrier over the wall as well, just in case we see any of that Seattle rain come through. So once the boys complete the framing here, we're gonna go ahead and start installing our OSB sheathing on the walls. That'll go underneath the paper, of course. We'll remove the paper, install our OSB. Once this wall is completed with the OSB, they'll install the weather protective barrier, which is this here, and then move on to the next wall. Demoing that wall, investigating for any rot, framing, or any sheathing that needs to be repaired. Perform those tasks on that wall, move on to the second wall. And we are back at Scott's job here in White Center. As you see behind me, the crew has done a magnificent job of installing the sheathing behind this weather protective barrier here. This weather protective barrier that you see here is called a synthetic wrap, a synthetic house wrap. Very great material to use. And if you look a little closer around the windows, these penetrations around the windows, we install what we call a flashing, window flashing. And this is to help protect the water or make that connection between your building wrap and your window to keep all the water out of there. See behind me, we have some exposed wiring. Client is actually upgrading his electrical, so that's why you see this right here is exposed. We're gonna leave that there, so help the client kind of give them access to that area. And here we are on the north side of the building. Behind me, as you can see, the guys have made great progress going this way. We've got all of that old worn out OSB removed, and we got some new sheathing all on this wall here with the weather protective barrier also installed. Above me, you see the window. It has the flashing tape or the flashing window above it, so that's gonna keep all the water out of this that way. So guys are making great progress moving along this area. OSB all the way up to the top there. Windows over here on this side. You can see some cables, coax cables coming down. That is still active. Client is still using that, so we'll keep that going. Right behind me though, you can see the electrical meter box. We are working on that right now. Crew is on lunch, but they're coming back to work on this. We're gonna get rid of all of that old sheathing behind that, and then put some new OSB around that. Make sure we get our metal plates to protect these exposed wires so that when we're coming back with the siding nail gun, those metal plates will keep it protected. Yeah, the guys are making great progress, moved on up to the north end here of the house. I'd say about 90% complete. We're almost done with this side, getting ready for siding. This is exactly why you don't DIY. What you see in front of me here is a typical set of pump jacks siders would use to access higher parts of your home. Hello everyone, Amador Soto with Pacific Exteriors here in White Center at Scott's project. As you can see behind me, the guys are making great progress throughout the house. They've already completed the demolition, the reinstallation of the sheathing on the home, and are now working installing the siding behind me. You can see the weather protective barrier is on there, so the small rain that we're getting here in the middle of the week is not going to be an issue for us. We're going to work right through it, moving on to installing the siding. As you can see, the guys behind me are installing above a window. These long walls are actually gonna be a little bit too long to put 1-foot piece of siding there, so we're gonna have to create butt joints in the field. Behind those butt joints, we will be installing a flashing to help keep that water from getting in behind our siding. We have just completed the project behind me. As you can see, it is fully painted and fully re-sided all the way through. This project took our crew about 4 weeks to complete between siding and painting. And it looks like the client also did a magnificent job on their brand new deck.
Well, I bought it about 19 years ago, and I bought it to work on. I know it's been here for quite a while. It needed a lot of work when I bought it. I tried to do a lot of little things. I like doing a lot of little things here and there. I figured out there's no way I could do it on my own. My sister was helping out. We're just looking to find the best company and just trying different ones. Got a really good offer, and basically so that wasn't a whole lot involved in that. I'm real good about it. I mean, it looks great. It looks completely different than when I bought it, so it's a lot better.
So if you're interested to get a project done by us, please visit our website, PacificExteriorsLLC.com. Make sure to request a quote from us. Thank you for watching.